Did you get a haircut?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
This
Are
isn't
you
even.
making stuff up again,
This is
Dylan?
literally. I'm not
Are
even.
you?
This is not an opening bit for the
This is what
podcast.
my
I
hair
genuinely just
looked like
noticed.
last week. You can go look at the recording. It's literally on there.
Are you
It has
sure? It
always
looks
been
like you got a
this.
haircut. I'm gonna pull up the clip
I
from
have
last
no
week.
clue what you were talking about, man.
Wait, one sec. Wait, I didn't. I'm not gonna do that. That just throws me off. Okay.
See, you even know you're wrong. So
No,
you're
I'm pulling it up. I'm 70% sure that you got a haircut. Oh, and that just covered the whole Discord. That's awesome. Okay.
I have no clue, not a single clue what you're talking about.
You
man.
totally did get a haircut. You definitely got a haircut.
I didn't. Dylan, I don't know what you're looking at, but like, you're clearly tripping balls.
You're gaslighting. Is this what you're gaslighting?
What is even a gaslight?
That's a good question. Welcome to the podcast.
Nothing ever happens.
Literally nothing happened this week. We have 3.5 news-ish.
Yeah, we have like 3 actual things, 2 of which are
the same thing, essentially.
Oh no, Mason, they're politically adjacent.
Oh, they're not even politically adjacent.
Goodness.
It was just straight up
$6.59 gas prices.
I mean, it's just straight up. Trump has threatened to nuke Iran off
I
the
mean,
map like 8 times.
Seriously, this could be a 5-minute episode if we wanted. We could legitimately like blitz through this.
I mean, we could have been done already. And we're a minute 30 into the episode. We could have been done, but we're not going to. You know why? Padding.
Listen, this is the filler episode, guy.
Actually, you know what? Let me go grab my beach outfit.
Let
me go grab my beach outfit.
Your beach outfit?
Yeah.
It's the real beach outfit.
It's the filler beach episode, Dale. It's the filler beach episode.
I don't have a beach outfit.
You don't have a beach outfit.
I have swim trunks, but my camera doesn't even go that low.
Well, the joke was I was going to roll up with something stupid, but check it out. I moved.
Dylan, you always roll up with something stupid.
I moved the one and only up into my room, so now you just can't chill.
I was gonna say his name, but I shouldn't.
You can.
Also, I like how you're perfectly framed, so no matter what, like if your chair's this way, you cover one slowpoke, and you turn your chair this way, you're covering the other slowpoke.
So, hey guys, how's it going? It's ominous too because my lighting is primarily right here. So I have Let me explain my lighting setup.
You should get like one. Sorry, you should get like one powerful LED to put right like under the slowpoke, so it like illuminates it a little.
Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead.
Nothing really matters.
Okay.
Anyone can see. I want to hurry up and finish this episode so I can turn off the overhead light.
There you go. I got it. Oh, I'm in my shorts. I changed that pants a while ago.
What's wrong with you being in shorts?
I'm in my pajama shorts. I was gonna hide the fact that I'm not dressed.
It's not like you're in your underwear, like I am right now.
Check it out. Look at it. You want to see some aura?
I'm kidding. I wear jeans up until the last 5 minutes before I go to bed.
It's disgusting. Disgusting. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, guys, so much news this week.
So
all right,
news.
I guess we should blow through a single topic right now.
It's
going to be our shortest one.
Trump threatened to nuke Iran on like several different occasions. It was Easter. Let me just pull up the Easter tweet real quick. Let me just read off the Easter tweet because we have the time. Tuesday will be the power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped up in one, in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the effing straight. He said the full F word. You crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. As you can see, Mateo is currently...
Oh, somebody's talking to him.
My mom.
Deep conversation. She's holding something.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
A birthday card. Did she just flip me off?
She did, yes. She did. She's trying to argue I can't fit a couch in here. I could totally fit a couch. Look at
could fit a couch in there. But you need to ask Dylan, should you fit a couch in there? And the answer is, it depends. I'm so done with this episode already. Can we just get this done with?
Yeah, okay.
That's going
Anyway.
in your clip section in season 2, by the way.
Anyway, so there will be nothing like it. Open the effing straight, you crazy bastards. You'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. I don't know. He's gone off the rails. I
Look at
think
these
we've.
freaking bags under my eyes. That's what you're giving me. That's what you're giving me. You make me want to.
I'm sorry, I don't want to have a 5-minute long episode because that reflects badly on the YouTube as well. The algorithm's not going to push our content.
They love short form content, Dylan. What are you even on about?
They love short form content on Reels, which is what we could reasonably fit this episode on.
On Reels, on Israel's. Anyways,
yeah.
Even like the bombing thing, like that's all of our world news.
That's all that's happened. I mean, there was the Ontario fire we can talk about.
The warehouse fire?
The warehouse fire? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I can talk about that real quick. It'll take me 30 seconds. Okay. Guy disgruntled with his pay burns down warehouse.
Yeah, I mean,
gets arrested.
It was
at
pretty
this
crazy.
Point, we're just gonna be quoting Charlie videos.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Just pull them up and see if there's anything we can talk about.
You know what's funny? As I was saying that, I was pulling them up as well.
There's a big scandal with some newscaster, some sportscaster. She's very well known for saying her wife's or her husband sucks and he's super boring. She got caught on a romantic vacation with some guy. I don't know. There was like this whole thing with like a Redditor showed up to some guy's house, tried to threaten him.
Oh, the other thing is Trump started throwing strays at his entire votership base. Really? Like straight up completely isolated all of like the podcast people. So like Alex Jones.
He's isolating us?
What's her name? Well, I don't think we were ever a part of his votership base, Dylan. I hate to break that to you.
Well, I know, but like maybe I don't know. Maybe he thought we were since we said his name.
But like all I've seen on Twitter has been disgruntled Republicans being like, whoever's whispering in Trump's ear this stuff is literally the devil. And it's like,
that's ironic.
Nobody's whispering in this guy's ear. He's crazy. He's nuts.
He's a crazy man. He's never not been a crazy man. Which is,
you know, my mother always told me when I was young to be a simple kind of man. She told me to do this for me, son, if you can.
Yeah. I don't know what it's
Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Don't listen to it. I only know Sweet Home Alabama.
It's a good song, actually. I think you'd like that.
I probably would. I've been listening to Pink Floyd at the moment. We talked about this a little bit ago, but I've just been getting into Pink Floyd, going through their albums.
Somebody put a bunch of like metal songs and Pink Floyd songs on the work playlist.
Oh, that's nice.
Where I work. Unfortunately, all of the metal songs are all Metallica, which like I wouldn't even say I like Metallica. I mean, I like some of their stuff, but like Metallica's not like a band that I'm like. I like Ride the Lightning and then Kill 'Em All.
Oops, that's over my face again. So that's twice. There's actually quite a bit of Metallica. I mean, Metallica's not my favorite, but there's a small handful of Metallica songs where I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah. There's a few songs that I go out of my way to listen to. Basic but obvious.
Yeah, a couple, but like it's just like I'm not. Metallica releases a new album. I'm not going out of my way to listen to it.
No, that's true. That's true. Like I like Enter Sandman. You know, everybody does. Honestly, pretty much the whole of Ride the Lightning I actually quite enjoy. Ride the Lightning's a very good album.
I like For Whom the Bell Tolls the most off of there.
I like Call of Cthulhu. That's my favorite Metallica song.
It's Cthulhu.
No, it's Cthulhu. It's spelled KT.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they spell it all weird on that. That's my bad.
Well, I mean, technically it's not spelled weird. There's two ways of spelling Cthulhu. Actually, I think Cthulhu might be a completely different character.
Yeah, I mean, Cthulhu is spelled like Cthulhu in H.P. Lovecraft's.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Cthulhu is just a Metallica thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought Cthulhu was a different thing.
No.
Oh. Rad.
Anyways, yeah, somebody put a bunch of those songs in the workplace, and I'm like, I messaged my boss asking Can I edit the work playlist? Because all I'm saying is I want to enlighten these guys' experience. Bring
Let's play
them
some
to a
Slayer.
musical.
Raining
No,
Blood.
no, we are not playing Slayer. There is also some Megadeth.
Huh?
There's some Megadeth.
Megadeth. Which ones? What Megadeth?
I don't know. I haven't heard them yet, but I heard somebody say they added some Megadeth.
There better be Peace Cells. Peace Cells is one of my favorite songs of all time.
I like Sweating Bullets.
Sweating Bullets is a good one. I like Sweating Bullets. It's not architecture. Architect of Aggression. Symphony of Destruction. The entirety of Rust. Rust in peace. I'm down to extinction. Megadeth is so. I will die on the hill that I think Megadeth is better than Metallica. I will die on.
I just don't like Metallica super much.
I like. It's crazy to me that Megadeth only has 5 million monthly listeners. How many monthly listeners does Metallica have? Isn't it somewhere like the 50 million? 32. I was
Yeah,
way
but
off.
that's carried by Enter Sandman and their other two
Master of
big
Puppets.
songs, Master of Puppets
Seek and
and Ride
Destroy.
Lightning.
Or
Or
right.
this.
He can destroy it. Maybe more just wrestling. Big. Anyway, we only have like 2 other pieces of news on that. Okay. Shoot. Artemis 2 happened. Rocket launch. What attempt is it? It's our first attempt to go past the moon, which is a pretty big thing. We talked about it in the last episode, I'm pretty sure, actually.
I
We
think
did.
so.
We did.
I think
But there's been a couple of things that happened during the Artemis launch, or during the trip. First and foremost, there is the very scandalous thing that had occurred. Multiple scandalous things. First and foremost,
they all exploded and died.
No, 2 of the sorry saps did a 6-7 thing, which, first of all, you're astronauts. Be better. Do better.
Those bastards.
No, you bastards! They did 6-7 twice. 2 different people did it. Also, there's the infamous Nutella that started just randomly floating midway through the thing.
No, that one's funny. The funniest thing I saw on Twitter was somebody reposting it saying, "Can somebody put the Morgan Freeman true thing over this Nutella jar?" And immediately below it was some Morgan Freeman. Like somebody already did it.
That's so funny. I saw one where someone edited a computer with the browsers playing on, like just like the browser's
Oh,
home screen.
that's the other thing. They banned Cornhub in 25 of the states of the US.
A lot of them have been banned already. Been banned in Idaho for a while.
Yeah, no, but it after the age restriction thing, it's gone in California.
They actually did. They did something so funny though. I heard about this online and I had to check it. Apparently, Pornhub in banned states is like YouTube 2.0 right now. It's so funny.
It is. I've not me per se,
Okay.
but
Wait, I looked it up, and the first the first video on censored is by Scrubhub. Cute
Cornhub,
compilation.
Dylan, Cornhub.
Cute compilation. These washers are bananas. It's just some so like a pair of people washing fruit suggestively.
Yeah, it's funny. So many people are getting like crazy viewership on there after posting like gaming videos and stuff.
What makes it even funnier too is that that's been a thing for a long time. There is a legitimate like content community, content creation community on, and it gets good.
Cornhub, Dylan.
It doesn't matter. And people make like a legitimate money. More so, I think it legitimately has better
They make more than
monetization
YouTube.
than YouTube, which I find to
They
be
do.
the
It's-
funniest thing in the world.
I think it's like $1 for 100 views
Which is
on
insane.
Cornhub.
Yeah.
And then it's $1 for like 1,000 on YouTube.
Well,
I know it's like 10 times the
it
money.
it varies. There's a Dead by Daylight YouTuber who I watch. His Deathslinger main, base as hell, but he had to quit full time content creation because he was only making $8 to $10 every 1,000 views, which,
Ooh,
yeah, not great, not great for someone with 22,000 subscribers too, which is
not good.
mm-hmm. He said he made like $1,200 a month, which would be beyond phenomenal for like me, but like as someone who had to has to pay mortgage and rent stuff. That sucks. Very unfortunate.
Well, you either pay mortgage or rent.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's probably our most exciting news of the week, actually.
The Artemis or the hub?
The hub and the Artemis, I would put up there because
Yeah.
I do like the Morgan. I want to see if I can find the Morgan Freeman
Oh my gosh.
true thing
They,
because it is that one actually got like a chuckle out of me.
that's funny. I'll go ahead and just like wrap up Artemis then. They did
Yeah, go for it.
land. They landed yesterday, a day or two ago. And I was watching it live vicariously through my father, who is currently doing a subathon, and he was streaming the landing. And my mom and me were talking about afterwards. This Artemis 2 thing has really brought back the morons. Let's just to put it as nicely as possible, who truly and honestly believe that the moon landing was faked. Which, in my humble opinion, might be some of the dumbest people out there. There's a fly in my room? Ow. Yeah, online. Oh,
Sorry, let me turn down the brightness a little.
no, I could like barely see it. Made it funnier. Oh, dude, the rotoscope is
It
great.
gets me every loop around.
It's so funny. That's great.
The other one I want to see is the Jamiroquai.
Like in reverse. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Were you paying attention to what I was saying just now?
Yes. So
Yeah.
we can continue.
Yeah. I think if you truly and honest to God think the moon landing was faked, you need some help. Because
Yeah, no, they were angry that they were being proven in real time that
well, it's
you're wrong.
It got even dumber because NASA's live stream of the Artemis trip. There were the exterior shots were previs, like they were like visual CG visualizations of how the rocket was, projecting and stuff. And people were honest to God asking why there wasn't a camera of the exterior and how that proves that it's fake. Now, first and foremost,
The
that proves
exterior that is
nothing.
basically on fire.
The exterior that's basically on fire, and the rocket ships, like the Artemis 2, was probably going around like 40,000 kilometers an hour or something. Like it was not like they like
Yeah, you know what
webcam.
you'd see? You're not gonna see like a clear shot of it, like, and then like some nice like pretty angle of it going up.
Mhm.
Like no, all you're gonna see is like
Like it would look like this. It would be like this. It would be like
it is launching. It is launching into the atmosphere faster than you can physically imagine. That's the South Province of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
It's sad that you know that off the top of your head.
It says it in the corner.
I know. I can see. Yeah. No duh. I can tell. I'm the one playing the video. Yeah, no, some people are really stupid, especially when it comes to space. They honest to God, they saw Interstellar and like, why can't we see exterior of Artemis rocket ship?
Like, no, you know what the dumbest thing I saw on Twitter was?
What was it?
Which is, why is it dark in space? Why can't you see anything in the space? If the sun's right there. And I wanted to reply so bad, but it was actually so physically dumb that I could not muster it up.
Why can't you see?
And it's like it's the why can the mirror see you thing all over again. All over again. It's because light bounces off of surfaces. If you do not have a surface for it to bounce off of, shocker, you don't see anything. Space isn't some magical, it's not air. It's not,
Mm-mm.
smoke. It's not some
Not
gray
mirrors, not smoke and
screen,
mirrors.
right? It is nothing.
Yeah, oh, smoke and
Empty.
mirrors.
Zero.
Just going
There is
around.
there's not a single thing for light to bounce off of
Mm-mm.
except the spaceship and the planets. And you
Yeah,
see the planets
and you see
and
the
you see the
spaceship.
spaceship.
It's
What don't
it's
you get here?
it's clear which
And
people
and
weren't
then
paying
no,
attention.
the other thing is I saw another dumb comment where somebody basically spelled that out for them
Mhm.
very slowly.
Emphasis on
And
the
then it was
very
like,
slowly.
"Oh, then why can you see the sun?" Be because it doesn't just bounce off surfaces. I know it's gonna shock you, but it bounces off the inside of your eye. That's what it does. That's what light does. That's how we
Why can
see
I see my
things.
ceiling fan light when it's on? Why? How
How
do I?
can mirrors see me?
You know what that is? That's like saying if water is clear, then how come I can't see the sun when I'm deep in the ocean? That's what that. It's the stupidest thing. I saw somebody say that once. I saw legitimately saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Because water, hate to break it to 'em, isn't clear.
No.
It is somewhat translucent. And anybody who's played Minecraft before,
Or
Minecraft,
Subnautica.
the children's game, understands that when you pile enough translucent things on top of each other, eventually they just line up so you can't see past a certain point.
Can't see past. It's so ridiculous. Conspiracy theories are so dumb. That being said, pigeons are government drones.
Well, that's just true.
That's a true statement. I saw a pigeon the other day. It was pooping and it started like pecking at its poop. And I looked at it for long enough and it looked at me and it said, no one will ever believe you. And it flew off.
Coincidentally, that's what the man who molested Dylan when he was a child also said.
Coincidentally, that's also what the stroller said to Jarrett the other day.
No, I'm still buying my plane ticket.
I just walked.
Soon.
I just
Soon.
Huh?
None. That was a message to Jarrett.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that was pretty much the bulk of our important news. I think I so we can either
I don't even really think we need to go over this last point.
I mean, we can this can go one of two ways when we bring this up. We breeze right by it and you put it in a purely informative.
That's all I'm doing.
Or two,
Like
I can start an argument for the sake of arguing and pad out the last 10
for the
minutes of the
steak.
podcast.
For the steak.
For the
Mark.
sake of the... What?
Mark.
Mark, I made a steak.
I made you a steak.
A steak?
A steak. We can
Yes.
finally be bees.
We can finally be bees. Yeah. But so this can either go one of two ways. We can either argue about it or we can just breeze right by it.
I think we just do purely fact because I think there's gonna be a settling period where both of our opinions sort of balance out a little. Probably will never be the same, but
We'll never be the same again.
It's been 2 days. So, Pokemon Champions released. I've been very excited for it. Dylan doesn't play a single Pokemon game, so
I haven't seen Scorpion King. I don't need to know that the last shot of Dwayne the Rock Johnson was like garbage.
but I'm sure what? That's a movie. That's an experience where you just watch. That isn't comparable to a game.
I'm just saying I'm not trying to speak on the gameplay. I'm trying to speak on the trying to speak on the fact that it's a half finished game.
Anyways,
Half finished mobile game. That's not even a mobile
Dylan,
game.
we're not starting an argument here. We're just doing facts.
I'm just saying the facts are that it was originally conceptualized as a mobile game, then they released it on Switch, half baked, and it's not even on mobile yet. Those are the facts.
I don't think it's even true that it was originally conceptualized.
It was.
as a
No,
mobile
that is
game.
100% true. That is true facts.
I mean, I know it's going to be a mobile game, but I don't know if it was conceptualized as one.
It was originally that's a 100% true thing. It was originally conceptualized to be a mobile game.
Let's just get the facts.
That's the facts. I'm telling you facts that I've seen. Is that it was originally conceptualized to be a mobile game, and they thought let's just add it to Switch as well.
You can't speak on what they thought. All right.
That's not a thought. That's a truth.
Anyways, they released the game. It's missing most of the Pokemon. It's only using the basically 186 most used Pokemon in the VGC. It's missing some of the items, which I would say is its biggest crime right now.
It's like a fifth. It's like a fifth.
It's I think it's exactly 1/8 of the items.
Yeah. I it's a funny little thing. In the game, the menus, Rocky Helmet is a part of like the item selection. Rocky Helmet is not in the game.
That being said, the game does look very good visually. It's using the updated What? It does.
It looks okay. It's not
It's
a
using
bad
the up.
looking game. It's just a
No,
flat.
it's using the updated 3D models
No.
for.
I know. It's not a bad looking game. It just kind of looks like it just kind of looks a little flat.
Well, it takes place in an arena. I don't know what you expected.
I mean, you can always make
Like you're not
anything
you're.
interesting.
I guess, but I'm just talking about the quality of the models.
You're right. The model quality was
And
very
of that,
nice.
the
Very
models
nice.
actually look great.
They do look good.
If this is the kind of stuff that we're seeing in Wind and Waves, I'm actually very excited.
It's not bad. The models do look good. Specifically, Blastoise, I saw from the tutorial looked pretty
Mhm.
good. I like the way
Well,
Blastoise looked.
Blastoise looks great.
I don't like the way
The one that
Charizard
I thought
looks.
the one that I thought looked really good was Dragonite, though.
Dragonite did look good. I think Mega Dragonite has grown on me a lot. But
But like, it's very easy to tell how big an upgrade it was from ZA to the game, like visually,
Zia
in
looks
my
really
opinion.
bad. I'm gonna be honest. Zia did not look good visually.
Yeah, but even like Scarlet to that game. Actually, I'd say the game that's most comparable that looked the best was probably Sword and Shield.
I didn't like Sword and Shield. The way Sword and Shield. I think we peaked with Leaf Green original release. That's a Doom 93 is the best Doom take right there.
Yeah, no, that's your stinkiest take ever. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not even a real take. I think the best looking Pokemon game was
Which one? Because Black and White and then
Black White
Black
2.
and White 2 had different sprites. Also, that is the most normie take ever.
I haven't played the game.
That is,
So
that is the most milk toast take of all time.
you know what's even more milk
I think
toast
Black
take?
and White 2.
You know what's
Black
even
and
more?
White 2
You know,
had the
you know
best.
what's even more milk toast take?
What?
Genesect is my favorite Pokemon. Fuck you.
He's not my favorite Pokemon.
He was 2 weeks ago. He was last
No,
week.
2 weeks ago, it was still Volcarona.
No, last week it was Genesect. 2 weeks ago it was the other one. 3 weeks
You're
ago it was
getting the other
Cerulege.
one.
4 weeks
The
ago it was
other one.
Haunter.
Well,
And then
it has never been
Dialga.
Cerulege. It's never been Cerulege.
I know, I'm just making a joke. You change favorites like every month.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true. Though I think the longest one has been Volcarona. Where I haven't felt a fade of the love I have for Volcarona.
I'm curious. I since we're on the topic of Pokemon, we might as well continue. I don't have it on photos. We did a top 100 of our favorite Pokemon. Oh, you're not done with Pokemon Champions. I'm sorry. I like
Oh no, I got pretty much the end.
okay.
That
Well,
they're missing some Pokemon and that they're
missing most of the Pokemon, all of the Pokemon.
sorry, they're missing most of the Pokemon. The thing is, I actually don't think they're missing most of the Pokemon. Or
Well, most of the
you're
Pokemon
gonna
implies
you're gonna use the final evolutions most of the time. In which case, they got about a fifth of it done. Right? No, they got a fifth of it overall done. Sorry, they got maybe 2.5 of it. Or sorry, 1 out of 2.5 done. So I would have liked to see the game probably baked a little bit more. I think they should have released with all the items, at least. I don't mind them releasing it with a limited roster, but like all the items was a bare minimum, in my opinion.
I will say the whole not having the whole roster, although it seems really stupid to me that you could just put it off by like 2 more months and get it all in there. The items thing is really just lazy. That's just lazy. Because there's an argument for Pokemon, but
you have the code there already.
You do. You don't have to. It's not like you have to do anything. Even if you update it with like old models, it's just like even in the trailer, it shows Shedinja with the electric Terra and balloons, and they don't have balloons in the game.
Like
Or
I just
Shedinja.
don't. Also, it shouldn't have the electric Terra. Terras aren't in the game.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh, maybe I saw something else. Then.
It's just Mega Evolution,
Just
and then
Mega.
in later iterations of the game, they've talked about adding back old
I'm not gonna
stuff,
lie.
which I think is actually really cool. I'd love to see.
I want to see all
like
of
Mega
them.
Evolutions and Gigantamax, or Mega Evolutions and Terras in the same.
Well, okay. Well, let me tell you this. As much as I dislike Gigantamax for being lazy and Terra for being ugly, I actually think a Pokemon game with all the gimmicks would be really interesting to watch. Because you can also have like custom settings where it's like
I wouldn't say Gigantamax was lazy.
I say so.
I would say that they did. I would say that they didn't commit hard enough to Gigantamax to make it worth it. because like the fact that Gigantamax is in a single game,
Mhm.
that it has the least Pokemon in a gimmick besides Z moves,
And they all look
which
ugly.
is
Z move
a
is
crime.
probably actually I would say Z move by default
Z
is
moves
the
is their
laziest.
worst mechanic.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't think Z moves should come back ever
I think Z moves could
because
be interesting.
Gigantamax is better Z moves, and even then, I think the fact they only did Gigantamax for one game really hurt them.
Hmm.
Because like Megas had X and Y, they had Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, they had Sun and Moon, and they had Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. They had 4 games,
And
4
ZA.
formats, and ZA.
Yeah,
So that's 5 games that have had Mega Evolution.
5 games of
Gigantamax
Mega
got
Evolutions
1.
and still no Mega Gudra.
And even Z moves, it got 2 games. And then
Mhm.
I guess you count 3 because Gigantamax is basically Z moves if Z moves were actually decent.
Yeah, but here,
Or no, Z moves were always good, but they weren't good in a gameplay sense.
yeah, the problem though that I have with Gigantamax, there are two glaring issues. First of all, you could have just made it
I'm sorry,
Mega.
you missed a great pun there, which
What?
is there are 2 Galarian issues.
Oh, that's a good one there. I did miss out
I
on
know,
that.
I'm
That was pretty good. That
I'm
was
kind of
good. That was
proud of
good.
that one.
But
Uh,
anyway, there are 2 glaring issues, glaring issues I see with it. First and foremost, it could have just been megas. You could have just made megas. And second of all, you could have chose unique Pokemon. I think like a third, if I remember, maybe like a fifth of the Gigantamax Pokemon already had megas. Like,
I would say I 3/4 agree with you there, which is on one hand, I think I would have preferred all of the Gigantamax design as Megas because I think they are inherently pretty cool designs.
some of them are okay. I think a lot of them are dog.
Um,
Dog.
but I think the fact that they are locked behind one game and you will never see them again really sucks.
Yeah. I think
Whereas Megas are always going to come back.
it's also like not sustainable, I think. The idea of you have
Um,
to build
but,
stadiums
but,
around
but
huge Pokemon, you know?
yeah, but really quickly,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other thing is, um, while I do think they are sort of wasted potential because Gigantamax is a single game,
Mhm.
on the other hand, they are pretty objectively the most balanced mechanic they've ever added into a Pokemon game. I think every player of all time will agree with that. Like,
Maybe.
Gigantamax is the only one that doesn't feel like super busted. Like
Yeah.
Z moves, you basically had a Pokemon hold a Z move, and it was a guaranteed one shot against another Pokemon, regardless of typing or whatever.
Yeah.
It really sucked to use and to play against. Megas, while a little bit less oppressive than Z moves, still were like, all right, well, you have to run a Mega on your team.
Mhm.
You're not running a Mega.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a Pokemon that can Mega,
You're done.
you're dropping one of the Pokemon you actually chose to go grab a Mega Pokemon,
Right.
which also kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I feel like
Um,
I don't know. I think it just could have been fixed with more iteration, you know?
I think they would have need to go back and retroactively balance Mazel because like
See, okay.
just a flat stat boost to them, I think is a really sort of dangerous game you're playing.
Right. And I fully agree. I think something Pokemon is in a weird place where they are in a release schedule where they could easily make balance adjustments to Pokemon as it goes on, and it wouldn't affect actual like the gameplay of VCG because VCG already automatically updates to the newest game after a certain amount of time, and they do not take advantage of this at all.
I think all right, my opinion on how Game Freak works as a company has kind of changed, which is I used to think Game Freak was like exceptionally lazy. Um Now I personally feel more that it's probably Nintendo that's putting a lot of pressure on them,
Oh, it's obviously
but
Nintendo. It's always
also
Nintendo's fault.
but the blame that I would put on Game Freak because I don't think it's blameless. Um, is
Oh, oh, he froze. Mateo, you froze.
touch it again.
Oh, you froze for a second there.
Oh, sorry.
Can you repeat that?
I think Game Freak is very much still in the old mindset of when you release a game, you don't touch it again. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't feel like they do enough balancing. Like it's all right to retroactively remove moves from the move pool instead of waiting 5 or 6 years for before the next game where you can do that.
Yes. Yeah, I 100% agree. I actually 100% agree. Although I will play a little bit devil's advocate here. I did find out recently, and this might just be a very specific game example. Dead by Daylight, when they have to make a balance adjustment, like a big enough balance adjustment, like reworking a killer or something, they do have to go to their shareholders first, which is a really ridiculous thing. But I would not be surprised if that was something Game Freak also had to do with Nintendo. Like if they
Yeah,
wanted to
but
nuke Incineroar into the ground, they have to be like, oh, we want to get rid of Intimidate from Incineroar. They might have to go through Nintendo, like a representative or something, to get that approved.
no, I get that. But like, I think less. You're right. It's probably more of a hassle for them to get rid of like the big shots.
Mhm.
But you're really telling me you couldn't just like. Sorry, I know it's like the fairy move and it's on the fairy Pokemon, but like you couldn't remove Moonblast from like Xerneas or
Isn't
something.
isn't Moon wasn't Moonblast created specifically for Xerneas?
No,
Isn't that
no, no, no,
Xerneas's
no.
move? I thought it was.
Uh, Moonblast is the 90 base power fairy move. Like every Poke or ever there, it's like the basic 90 base power fairy move.
Oh, which one am I thinking?
You're thinking, I think of
Not
the
played.
buff move, which is
Geomancy?
ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
thought they
Geomancy.
I thought they were both.
Geomancy is Xerneas's thing, which sucks. And no, Geomancy is still very much in the game.
What?
Xerneas has just not been legal for a while.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just need I because this threw me off. Moonblast is available on the Oddish line. Now, who in Noctowl makes sense, even though they're normal flying, because owls, moon. But
Yeah,
why is the Oddish line? Why does that have access to Moonblast?
because the thing is, fairy also sort of works. I think what you got to consider is the names of actual typings don't actually match what they are in Japanese. So fairy more so applies to like weird little mystical creatures as opposed to actual fairies or like
When I
cutesy
think
Pokemon.
fairies, I think Tinkerbell.
So
When I
like
think of the weird mystical
Audit
creatures,
is like a weird little odd radish line kind of thing. So
it's
it
not a
kind of makes
radish.
sense to me that it gets Moonblast.
It's a
I
weed.
don't think it's the most fitting, but it makes sense. I can put the pieces together in my head.
I don't know. That just seems like it seems a little bit pushing it in my.
But like the oddish line's never gonna get used. Anyways,
Not unless you're us, Lieutenant Surge, the team, the goats,
the team,
the
the
team,
team.
the team.
You know
Who
what's
just
funny?
messaged me?
With my Pokemon knowledge now, I could probably easily beat Lieutenant Surge. But back then, that was a gauntlet.
Oh,
That was
100%. But I think all of us could reasonably beat Lieutenant Surge without.
where's bro going? Cannot hear him.
Sorry, I had to offer up my box cutter to my mom as if she were like a leprechaun. Because she doesn't want to interrupt the podcast. So anyway,
What a lad.
like okay, back to kind of what we were saying. They could totally be rebalancing Pokemon. That's the one thing I hope for Champions is that they go back and they rebalance Pokemon.
I want champions to be a live balancing format.
It should
Where
be
it's
what
like
Halo Infinite
you
should have
can
been.
use the Pokemon however you want in their native game, right?
Yeah,
But in champions, they have to follow certain rules. Is what I want it to be.
yeah. Because like imagine if they went back and they like gave the Creation Trio usable abilities,
That
right?
being said, um I'm pretty excited for one thing. And while I do think Megas is a pretty imbalanced mechanic, there are so many Pokemon that have been introduced since Megas left the game that, you know, could make for some really interesting team building. Like most of the team building with Megas right now is still reliant on what people knew back in Sun and Moon era.
Like a Rayquaza baby, never surrender.
Oh, Big Five is never coming back.
No, Mega Rayquaza is
Or Big
forever going to
Six,
be
sorry.
number one. Are you kidding me? Mega Rayquaza, the only Pokemon that stands a chance is Mega Zygarde. Mega Rayquaza is probably still the strongest Pokemon ever.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it will get good play.
You know what I want them to bring back? You know who deserves to return? Ultra Necrozma. That's who should come back. You know, Ultra Cosma only exists in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. He has never
Yep.
returned.
That being said, I don't like any of the Necrozma forms beside base Necrozma. Like I think
I like
in my
Duskmane.
bottom 5 legendaries are probably Duskmane and
Why? I mean, they're not.
Dawnwings.
I like Duskmane. What's wrong with them?
I just don't like them. Like I like the original Pokemon so much more. And it's like, what if we slapped a black and glowy filter on them?
That's
And
fair,
it's
but
like,
I think
screw
it looks
you, Game
cool.
Freak.
Oh, you can't lie though. Ultra Necrozma looks dope as hell. Ultra Necrozma.
I'm not fond of Ultra Necrozma's
I like
design.
Ultra Necrozma.
The thing is, when it's a step down from an existing design, in my opinion, like it is my opinion that it is a step down from base Necrozma, that hits it points wise a lot more than
I see. I don't.
if it was like same level.
I don't see it as a step down from Ultra Necrozma or regular Necrozma. I see it as like a side grade, right? Because Ultra or regular Necrozma, you're
You
going
see,
for this
but
dark,
that's
haunting
because you
figure.
like them like equally. I
Yeah.
like Ultra Necrozma way less than I like normal Necrozma, so it is a big step down for
Well,
me.
I wouldn't say I like them equally. I like regular Necrozma more, but I think that they both do what they're going for a lot, really like perfectly. It's like Resident Evil 4 Classic, Resident Evil 4 Remake, right? Like one, you can basically choose one or the other, but both what they're doing on either front is perfect. I think that they perfectly nail what they're going for. You know what I mean?
I just think like the other thing for me is I don't like the why is it only giving me pictures with no background on them? I can't see the white if there's no background.
That's why you just go to Pokemon Database.
Yeah, I don't like the feet on it. Like that's the part that gets me. Like
Yeah.
I kind of the thing I really like about Necrozma is it's sort of like some weird, you know, obelisk looking figure. Like I
Hmm.
don't know, it's like some abstract geometric design. And Ultra Necrozma comes in, it's like, what if we made it more like a dragon?
I like that. I think it looks cool. It looks like what I would imagine a sun god would look.
I don't know. I'm not huge on it. That being said, there is some stuff that I really like that they have been doing with the games recently. And it's that they've been giving us weird legendaries, typing wise.
I was about to say because
Like
none of the
none of-
legendaries look good.
like I don't like Ogidogi at all. Or like the Loyal 3 line. Don't like them. But all poison type legendaries, which is kind of cool.
No, poison type sucks. Give me my bug legendary. Where's my bug legendary?
That's Dylan. You're stepping the territory that I've been talking about for a while.
Where is my
Where is my bug legendary?
where is my centipede god?
But like all of the not all of but the Sun Moon legendaries are psychic legendaries, which I think is pretty cool. Not that they really shied away from psychic legendaries, but doing them as the box legendaries is pretty
Just,
cool.
just,
Eternus is a poison dragon legendary, which I think is
Turnus sucks though. I'm sorry. That's the first That's the first cuss word of the
I know
podcast.
it didn't even come from me.
That's great. I just dislike. I hate Eternatus, man. As
Yeah,
time
but
goes on, I hate
I'm not
hate
talking
hate
about the Pokemon
Eternatus.
themselves. I'm talking about their cool typing.
I hate his typing too. His
Right?
typing's worthless. He's a worthless sack of turds.
The Swords of Ruin are all dark type legendaries. So like dark ice, dark.
That's nothing special. That's
It is dark
um,
grass, dark ground.
no,
What? Name another dark legendary, Dylan. That is a Darkrai.
Darkrai, Guzzlord,
I tricked you.
Urshifu,
Darkrai's a mythical.
Guzzlord, Urshifu, Yveltal.
Guzzlord's not a legendary.
So,
Ultra Beasts are no longer legendaries.
oh yeah, the Pokemon plus Cerebi.net disagrees, and I disagree. I consider them legendaries. Anyway, fine. Then Urshifu and Yveltal are both dark types.
That's true. I did forget about Urshifu and
I love
Yveltal.
for some reason for X and Y they were like, let's Yveltal and Zygote were like, hey, let's be double types and not tell Xerneas.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But no, like
Also, all four of
compared
those
to like
Pokemon suck.
just
I hate
doing
all four.
dragon,
Okay, this
compared to
is
just doing dragons, I think it's kind of cool that they're experimenting with
okay,
typings more.
but I feel like this is a minor misconception. Most legendaries, including the sub-legendaries, aren't actually dragon. There are, I think, 5, maybe 6. There's the Latios. There's, I mean, if we're not counting the
Sorry,
Ultra
Latios,
Beast,
Latias, Rayquaza,
Rayquaza, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Reshiram, Zekrom. Okay, so there's
Giratina,
8.
Reshiram, Zekrom, Zygarde,
You
Eternatus.
added like 4 more. You added like 4 more.
No. All right. Once again, Latias,
But that's basically one Pokemon.
Rayquaza,
Yeah. The Creation Trio, Black
Creation
and
Trio,
White, and Kira.
Black and
Okay,
White,
Zygarde. I'm seeing the flaw.
Kyurem,
I forgot a lot of.
Zygarde.
And then
I'm not
Eternatus,
done.
Crydon, Miraidon, and
That's 10.
Eternatus. So 13. There's
Right?
13. That's not a whole lot.
I'm not done.
13.
That's 10.
There's 13.
Eternatus,
Eternatus, Crydon, Miraidon. There's 13.
Zygarde,
You said Zygarde
Koraidon,
twice.
Miraidon. Or sorry, not Zygarde. Necrozma.
Already.
Ultra Necrozma.
Ultra Necrozma's not a dragon type.
Yep. Dragon Psychic.
No. Ultra Necrozma doesn't count. He was in one game. That's like counting Dark
He's still
Lugia.
legendary.
That's like counting Dark Lugia.
Except Dark Lugia is not in a mainline game.
That still
Nor is
doesn't
he
count.
usable.
That doesn't count.
It does.
No, it
totally
doesn't.
does.
That's stupid. That doesn't count. Anyway, 13 isn't
like
that
I'm
many
missing
Pokemon.
one.
No, it's 13. I mean, if we're counting the Ultra Beasts, then it's 15. Because of Naganadel and Guzzlord.
No, we're not counting the Ultra Beasts.
I count them. They will be my Pluto. The Ultra Beasts are my Pluto. Anyway.
Oh, it's got. Sorry. There's supposedly 15 species of legendary Pokemon.
You mean 15 species?
What are the other ones?
Oh, here's the mythical. Out of the mythical, there's actually no dragon type mythical Pokemon. That's pretty cool.
I will take that.
See, this is what I mean. There's no dragon type mythical Pokemon. People are being over dramatic. There's a weirdly high amount of poison
Lugia
types.
is not dragon type, right?
No, Lugia's water flying. Psychic flying. Ocean Guardian, not water type.
I thought Lugia was single type. No, psychic flying.
Yeah, he's psychic flying. I'm just making a joke.
Alright. Latios, Rayquaza. Dialga, Palkia.
Regidrago.
Giratina.
I forgot about Regidrago.
Oh, Regidrago.
Also, I hate Regieleki. But on that note, we should probably close out now because we're about to hit 50 minutes, and I think that's long enough for the episode. Do you agree? You want to keep going?
No, I kind of 50 minutes is long enough. I mean, for the padding episode, I think that's
And
that's
for
fair, right?
yeah.
Guys, let me just give you one word of advice. Go to bed with itchy butt. Wake up with smelly finger. See you next time, y'all.
I'm not ending it on that. I refuse to end it on that.
Fine. That was a good one.
No, I'm not going to end it on that.
That was a good ending.
I'll end it on something even better. I'll give you some good advice that an old friend told me. An actual bit of advice that someone told me once. Go to bed with itchy butt. Wake up with itchy finger. Adios, guys.
Wake up with